Hello, my name is Helen Alexis Yonov, and I'm the writer, director, and one of the producers of the short film The Gesture and the Word. The film was originally written in Paris, France, where I lived for 7.5 years. And the city has so much romance about it. They say even the architecture has a soul. And I used to people watch, and I'd sit in cafes and parks and walk down the boulevards and watch people. And I started looking at the postal workers who were delivering mail from building to building. And I wondered what would happen if they saw a postcard. And this postcard had a beautiful design on the front and was beautifully drawn or painted. And there was this beautiful writing on the back. Would they wonder what it said? Would they read it? And if they did, how would they go about reading it? And what would that story be like? Because you've got this postcard that is completely open to the entire world. In the film, there are several important motifs that you'll find. One of them is the flowers that are throughout the film. Eloise's character was inspired by a friend of mine who has her own flower cart, knows the meaning of every flower on the face of the earth, and also had a burlesque show. Another motif is the poetry that is heard throughout the film. Mr. Ostal's poetry was inspired by Pablo Neruda for me, and much of the great romance poets, and that feeling of love and beauty and the written word that was so important to them. And the third motif that I can think of is the travel, the looking out into the world and seeing what else is out there. And Eric's travels were inspired by my own life because I grew up overseas in Russia and Malaysia. And since I was a young girl, I was incredibly interested in the different cultures, the different languages, the food, the people, the cities, the countries. So the film really had and has a lot of different elements from my own life that found their way in there. I'm so grateful for the people that were involved in the making of The Gesture and the Word. I had an incredible cast and crew, and I'm so proud of what we were able to accomplish. So to my audience, I really hope you enjoy this, and my biggest hope is that you come away with a sense of levity and joy when you see it, because we have been through such a difficult last year that I hope that you get a sense of happiness after seeing it. And to the festival, thank you so much for your support and for screening The Gesture and the Word. It means so much to me and to my cast and to my crew. And I really appreciate all that you've done to help us get the film out there. So thank you again and enjoy.